Hey everybody, welcome back. My name's Amara Andrew, and today I'm just gonna show you a couple things that I've learned while making YouTube videos for the past few months. And I know probably some seasoned YouTube veterans are probably laughing at me right now for like recording a video like this. Actually, they're probably not even watching this, like why would they? But I figured that, you know, I should just share some of the tips and things that I've learned while making YouTube videos for the past few months that I wish I had known like immediately when I started. Like, I know I'm still starting, it's still the beginning, but I guess this is kind of like a little time capsule of sorts then. Anywho, in this video, like I said, I'm just gonna share the 8 things, very specific 8. Ocho, wheat. I'm trying to think of how you say 8 in other languages. Anyway, 8 tips and tricks that I wish I had known when I started on my YouTube channel. But just some things I found or learned from other YouTubers or whatever. And I just called myself a YouTuber. Ew, that was weird. Yeah, so I'm just gonna share a couple things with you, including like why the video itself might actually not be the most important thing that you do. But before we get to that, let's just jump right in. Number 1 most important tip I can give to you is do not obsess over your metrics. If it means that you're gonna suffer, like your health will suffer, whether emotional, mental, physical, what have you. Yes, metrics are important just to see how well your videos are doing generally, like if your audience really likes something or they didn't really like something, but honestly, whatever, like post when you feel like it. That said though, you should still show up for your audience regularly. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna go MIA for a couple months, because unfortunately I've done that on TikTok where I was like posting 2 TikToks every week and then I just kind of fell off because it was a lot of work and I wasn't really getting a return on it personally. And then I had a couple other things come up, so yada yada yada. So just don't kill yourself over your metrics. If you skip 1 week not posting a video, just communicate with your audience and just like on social media and be like, hey, I'm not feeling it this week, I'm sorry, or I ran into something, or just my health was more important to me than a new video this week. Communicate that with them. Number 2, this is something that YouTubers like Casey Neistat and a couple others who escape me currently. Anyway, Casey Neistat for sure uses this in like pretty much all of his videos. What it is it's like one of the oldest narrative devices or structures in written, like recorded history. So dating from the 4th century CE, Aelius Donatus wrote about this 3-part structure or 3-part narrative structure that was used in ancient Greek plays. Well, regular Greek to the ancient Greeks, but in Greek plays. And he noticed that there was it's all Greek to me, ha ha ha. But he wrote that it is the protasis, epitasis, and catastrophe. So in the first part, what you want to do is you want to kind of set your viewer up with sort of a dramatic question of like, will this happen? So like a yes or no question. So that is your first part of your video. Then in the second part is kind of where you introduce like your problem and the obstacles that your character might be running into. Also how your character or characters are going to solve it. So if it's you in your YouTube video, how are you going to solve this problem for yourself, for your viewers, whatever. The third part then is the resolution. So that's when everything is kind of nice and like wrapped up at the end. So you answer that dramatic question at the beginning, will it or will ... Number 3, think small. Yeah, what's the saying? Go deep, not wide. Basically what that means is go as deep as you can into one very specific niche kind of thing, but don't go too wide. So yeah, I know it's difficult because you want to fit as much as you can into one video, but it's better to just do little small deep dives into specific things. Like, oh, with my stickers videos, that was something that I wanted to do, just like a comprehensive guide to making stickers. So I wanted to do literally everything from conception of my stickers to sending them off in the mail, like through Etsy, or not through Etsy, but like sending them off to people who buy them through my Etsy shop. And I realized like, no, I should just do tiny little videos like broken up into chunks, and that worked a lot better. And it also got my stress levels way down. And that helped alleviate problem number 1, which was the metrics thing, where you freak out about like, oh my God, I don't have a video this week. And it was like, oh, now I have like 3 or 4, which was really cool. Number 4, when you're recording, do not stop filming. I have had this happen where I said something funny to Jeff off camera, or I did something that I thought would look funny, or my camera, like I wasn't paying attention or like thinking about it, and then you totally miss your footage. So if you try to reenact it, it can come across a little disingenuous, or it might even seem just like a little odd or something. So always make sure you keep recording, so then you get that like raw, awesome footage. That said though, that brings me to point number 5. Don't record too much. You don't want to have that much footage. If you're recording your own, or if you're editing your own videos, you're gonna have to go through all that shit. Do you really want to sit there and like go through hours and hours of footage for like nothing basically? Just make sure that you're recording enough to get everything that you want, but you're not recording too much, because you do have to go through it, and it sucks ass when you have to go through like hours of footage and you really don't want to. I have 2 videos that are just sitting waiting and like basically dying in my Final Cut, just because I had so much footage, because those were the first videos that I've ever recorded like for YouTube, and they are so long, there's so much footage, but I'm not even excited to go through it, and I can't get myself to go through it. I do most of my editing on the weekends anyway. Just like I said, I have a full-time job, so that's like the bulk of my week. So on the weekends, I like edit and plan stuff and whatever. So I don't want to spend those like precious 48 hours that I have on just like sitting and hunched over my laptop like I do for like most of my week anyway. Save yourself, don't record too much. So this next point, number 6, also ties into this, which is edit your footage as soon as you're finished shooting. Like I said, I have those 2 videos that are just dying slowly in my little memory card, or my flash drive. What the fuck is it called? This thing, they're sitting on this thing and they're dying, but like they might just stay there, because I don't want to have to like go back through all that footage, and it just feels so much longer ago. Yeah, and I didn't edit that footage immediately after I shot it. What I was thinking is, oh, I'll record all of it at once and then just edit it afterward, after I have all the footage together. No, that was a shit idea. It might work for certain videos, but it fucking did not work for me. So I'm just saying, just be cautious. Maybe it'll work for you if that's how you can like function, but it was overwhelming. I didn't have a set story in mind, so the 3-part act again. So see, it all kind of ties together. I'm not just like, blah! So yeah, just be careful of that. Number 7, I don't know why this was so absolutely fucking surprising to me, but this was honestly the most important thing I've learned while making videos on YouTube. Give thought to your thumbnails and your social media and your title. It's so simple and it makes sense. Like, you know it intrinsically, but when you're in the throes of making videos each week and you're busy with life and work and like all these other things going on, you run out of gas and you don't have the like time or energy or anything to think about it, especially if you're like me and you've been a little wait until the last minute. Not normally my style, but with YouTube videos for some reason it is. Go figure. On YouTube, when you're looking at videos, the title and the thumbnail, that's your advertising. Like, that's what gets people in. That's what makes you want to click on a certain video where you're not already subscribed to that person, you have no idea who they are. That's what like draws you in. If you see a really pretty thumbnail with like, I don't know, I like grayscale colors, so if I see a grayscale thumbnail, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna click on that video. If I see something with pastel colors, I'm like, no thanks. Give a ton of thought to your thumbnail. Other YouTubers talk about how much the thumbnail and the title mean to their videos, and it's true. Like, it seriously is true. So just spend time on that. Like, write down maybe a list of possible titles for your video and what you think will be really catchy and snappy. As I said, also social media is super, super, super crucial. If I don't promote something on any of my social media accounts, it gets no views, just because I'm so new to this and I don't have a huge following or anything, and I'm kind of jumping around with my topics on YouTube. Think of social media, your thumbnails, and your title as your advertising, and like, pour your little heart out into those. Like, pour more energy into that, like, honestly, more than your videos, I would say. Doesn't mean don't make shit videos now. I'm not giving you license to make shitty videos, but just think about your advertising first and foremost, because advertising is what sells you everything. Why the fuck are you wearing what you're wearing right now? Why are you living where you live? Why are you doing what you do? Why do you drive what you drive? Advertising. You're welcome. And my final little tip for you, reach out to people and make your little community. I'm horrific with this. I'm really not good with staying in contact with people in my personal life. Sorry everybody. And I'm just horrible at it. Like I don't do it. I wish I did because I would like to have more people in my circle, but I don't. So there we have it. That is the product of what I am doing. I have commented on a few people's things, like on their Instagram posts or YouTube videos or whatever, and just like genuinely expressed how I felt about their video. That sounds really bad, but just if I actually like what they're doing, I let them know, because like why not? And I don't know, just trying to like get a little bit of like communication going, and like that's happened on Twitter as well. Like try to build your little community. I am still struggling with this personally, so like I said, it's not my bread and butter. I am actually very shy when it comes to meeting people, even though once you get to know me, I won't shut the fuck up. But I am very, very shy meeting people for the first time, and like, yeah, in person it's like even more of a nightmare for me. So it's just like with artist communities, like everybody kind of sticks together and bands together, and then that's just what you do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. So that is something that I'm still working on, but I really see the value in it. I see how other people are successful in building their communities, and yeah, so I really hope to do that. I know everybody does, but yeah, I don't know. I need to find my little community still. I also have a little bonus tip. I was just sitting here thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, I should share that. Why not? Bonus tip. My other little like final bonus tip is just make videos that you actually want to make. Don't make videos just because it's like the hot topic right now. Like if you don't give a shit about cryptocurrency or anything, don't fucking make a video about it. Like, yeah, you'll get clicks and views and stuff like that, but that's gonna be your like only video related to that, unless you want to keep making videos about cryptocurrency, which if you do, then this tip isn't for you. If you are not super fond of cryptocurrency, then don't make a video about it. Like make videos about things that you genuinely care about. Otherwise, you're gonna be building kind of a false community, or a community based on those things that you just made your video for, and like that might not be your base, and that's not how you find your community. Also, you will hate having to make videos around that topic, and like you'll drag your feet, you won't be posting, and then it's just not gonna go anywhere. So just focus on what you actually wanna make, what you wanna create, what you wanna teach people about, what you wanna do, and the videos will just fly at you. Pew, 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 pew. Like I said, these are just a few things that I've personally learned within the past couple months. I know I haven't been on YouTube for a really long time, but it's just some stuff that I've picked up on that I'm trying to implement like with every video that I make. It can be a little challenging at times. If you're looking to make your YouTube channel, I really hope that these help you. If you're still new to YouTube, I really hope that these also help you if you're feeling a little stuck or like you don't really know what to do. Yeah, if you like this video, like it. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. Comment below also if you'd like to see more videos like this or anything else. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!